3 times. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So, in continuation of the 4th jhana. So, so last time we studied about the 4th jhana. 4th jhana, where are you? Yeah, 4th jhana is, how to say, it's something very new to us. Because we have never experienced such things. So, but through the help of the literature, we try to understand what 4th jhana is. And also, it would be better if we try to attain the jhana and have a jhana experience. So that jhana is the highest happiness, highest bliss, highest happiness in the mundane world. Because after the third jhana, there will be no more sukha. Okay, there will be only ubekha. So 4th jhana, ubekha. So for arupa, also ubekha. So that jhana can be called the highest sukha in the mundane world. So, but after the sukha, so sukha is, that jhana is not the end for the meditator. That's why we have to proceed. Okay, we have to proceed for our higher spiritual goal. So regarding that, the Buddha explained that there is another stage that is higher than the third jhana, that is ubekha. Okay, ubekha and ekaggata, that contain 2 component factors, that are ubekha and ekaggata. So in the rūpāvacarakusalaṃ jhana, so Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, you may see on the page number 45. And then paragraph number 165. Yasmain samaye rūpāvacarakusalaṃ magamba vedi sukha sajja pahana dukkha sajja pahana ubbe wa somanasa domanasana atthengama. And then adukha masukhan ubekha sati parisauddhe chattoṭṭhaṃ jhānaṃ upasambaccā vihārati paṭඨavī kasina. Yeah, last time we discussed about the somana sukha dukkha sajja pahana dukkha sajja pahana somanasa domanasana atthengama. And also the Buddha said the Pubbhewa means previously sukha kayika dukkha. Okay, physical pain, physical pleasant, and physical pain, painful feeling. They are abundant already. And also somanasa domanasana atthengama. So mental pleasant feeling as well as the mental painful feelings are ceases to exist. So previously. So because the Buddha said the Buddha, that's why commentator is trying to explain. So starting point, start to abandon or start to abandon. When these sukha, dukkha, somnasa, domanasa feelings are abandoned. So commentator trying to explain starting point or the abandonment is upajara moment. Okay, upajara jhana. So we can simply say upajara jhana. So last time also we discussed about whether upajara moment. So among the brikama upajara nuloma kudarapu. So there is a upajara. That upajara is just remain very short period. So so that upajara moment it does not refer to here. The moment that refers to here as upajara is upajara jhana moment. Okay, upajara jhana moment. It means not yet attained jhana, fourth jhana, or any jhana. The first jhana also not yet attained, but before attainment of the first jhana, we have to struggle, right? We have to make effort. So sometimes we remain in the upajara moment, upajara jhana moment. It means neighboring, neighboring, not yet the jhana, but the neighbor to jhana. So neighborhood. So in the samatha subject, we studied what upajara, what the neighborhood concentration, right? Neighborhood concentration, not a jhana concentration, neighborhood concentration. So now, last time also, previously we discussed a lot about the sukha vipasaka and then samatha yanika. Okay, so like a Mahasi meditations method, they are encouraged. Yogis are encouraged to attain upajara jhana, not purposely encouraged to attain the apana jhana. So with the upajara jhana, with the upajara samadhi, we can we can pay attention to the phenomena, whatever arising in the moment. So we pay attention. So in this way, vipassana is encouraged in the meditation, Mahasi meditation center, Mahasi meditation method. But the house encourage yogis to attain the jhana. Okay, to attain the jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and so on. So here, upajara khana, upajara khane in the Pali, in the Atthakatha, page number 220, they mention upajara khane. It refers to the upajara jhana moment. In the commentary translation also, in the Pali, Atthakatha Pali, they just mention upajara khane. But in the Nidaya, in the Myanmar translation, Sayadaw they use upajara jhana khana. Okay, so upajara jhana moment. So in that moment these feelings start to cease. These feelings are start to abandon. Okay, Sukhaindriya. So before the attainment of the first jhana, Dukhaindriyas start to cease, start to abandon. Okay, upajara moment of the first jhana, so Dukhaindriya is abandoned. Okay, but at the moment of the abana, it's totally abandoned. Okay, so that's why Abari says so you can see in the Atthakatha Pali, page number 220, the last one, the last sentence. Aparisesan nirojati. So it is quotation from the Buddha's teaching. So Samyutta Nikaya, okay, Samyutta Nikaya quotation there. When Dokindriya totally ceases, okay, when Dokindriya totally ceases, then the Buddha clearly explained when at the by the time first jhana attained, okay, by the uh, at the moment when a yogi attained the first jhana, Dokindriya totally ceased to exist. But here, the Buddha used the word Bhubeva. So we have to be clear that it refers to what? The study moment or the abandonment. Okay. Here on the I will share one. Where is it? Wait. Dhammasaṅgaṇī here. Okay. When I'm reading, okay, and then you got it. So I try to simplify for you in Bali. In Bali, for you, maybe it will be helpful for you to be able to read Pali also. Can you see?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay. Here, fourth jhana. Sukha Sajja Bahana, Dukkha Sajja Bahana. Okay. And then Bhubeva Somanasa Domanasana Atingama. This is the word expounded by the Buddha himself. So regarding this, there is a question. Kada. Kada means when. Vedana Nam Bahano. Actually, Hodi. Bahano Hodi. Bahana Hodi. Vedana Nam Bahana Hodi. So I try to simplify this Bali, Athasalini Athagata Bali. Kadami when Vedana Nambahana Hodi. So abandonment of the Vedana happens. So Upajara Kaniwa, Jana Kaniwa. Right? Either in the Upajara Jana moment or Jana moment. So here, Upajara Kani Vedanani Bahiyandi. Okay. Upajara Kani Vedanani Bahiyandi. At the moment of the Upajara Jana, Vedanas are abandoned. They are here Vedana means not all, but the Sukha, Dukkha, and Somnasa, Domnasa. Jana Kani Aparisesan Nirojandi. Okay. Nirojandi ceases. Vedanas ceases, pleasant feeling, painful feeling, both the physical and mental, ceases to exist. Totally, appreciation without any remain at the moment of the jhana. Okay, so why here? Why the Buddha mentioned in the Samyutta Nikaya at the moment of the jhana moment? So, but in the explanation of this one, Pobeva. Pobeva here means not at the moment of the jhana, but previously. So, in this regard, the Buddha commentator explained that Adisaya Nirodhata. Adisaya Nirodhata. Adisaya means totally, okay, totally abandoned. So here, comment. Pathama jhana khani at the moment of the first jhana. Dukkha Indriya Sautu Nirojandi. Okay. Dokindariyan Sotu Nirojandi. Sotu means well. Nirojandi ceases. So well ceases, it means totally ceases to exist at the moment of the first jhana. Kasama wine. Patipakena vihadada. Okay. Uh, in the commentary on the page number 221, I think 221, there you can find this word. Patipakena vihadada. So Patipakena vihadada where? Ando abanayam bana piti pharanena sabogayo sukhokando hodi sukhokanda sagaya sukhokanda kayasa sutu nirodhan hodi dokhindariya patipakena vihadada. Maybe a big paragraph, the first paragraph very big, in the middle, around the middle, maybe you can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That is avihadada. And then 11 12, there you can see patipakena vihadada. So there is a BD. Okay, we have studied. If you attain the first jhana, Vitakka Vichara, after that, there arises BD. That BD is a Parana BD, spreading the whole body, every part of the body, from two to head or from head to two. So every part of the body. So BD, how do you say? BD is we are suffused with the BD. Okay, BD spread the whole body. When there is a BD, BD is opposite to what? Dukkha. Okay, Patipakha, opposite to dukkha, dukkha. So long as there is a BD, there will be no dukkha. Okay, that's why Patipakena vihadada. But in the Upajara moment, PD is not as strong as possible or necessary. So PD is not strong enough at the moment of the Upajara Jhana moment. That's why even though it started to abandon Dukkha, but sometimes it lost the control. So in the moment of the Upajara Jhana. But only when we attain the first jhana, PD is totally, how to say, dominant. PD has a superpower over there. Then with the BD, which is opposite to Dokindriya, Dokindriya is totally abundant there. That's why when you attain the first jhana, so you can sit for many hours, right? For many hours, you don't feel pain. Actually, there may be pain, but your PD is stronger than maybe 100 times, 1,000 times stronger than the dukkha. That's why you don't feel any dukkha at all. So, Patipakena vihadada. So last time we discussed about that with the Ajahn Brahma one source Dhamma talk. Also, I have listened maybe many years ago. I have listened about his talk, and also there are in Myanmar also there are some monks. So they, I didn't discuss. I didn't interview the Sayadaws, but I happen to hear that. So even though he is sitting with many people talking, maybe sometimes is in discussion. Other people may be bitten by the mosquito, but he is no. For him, there is no mosquito. Okay, no mosquito bite him. So this is also very, how to say, very wonderful things. So if we study the science, or sometime maybe, if we have a Kama Chanda Nivarana, Vyavada Nivarana, so our mind is dominated by the Nivarana hindrances, mental hindrances, then the mind produces Chedija Rupa, Chedabom Hedas. So among them there is a what? But we are Tejo Wire. Tejo is there. Okay. Tejo heat, a kind of heat. That heat sent out through the through the hole in our on our skin. So on our skin there are many holes, many small holes there. So the more hindrances that we have, the more heat they come out. And then that heat produced by the hindrances, produced by the Chitta Bomb matter, produced by the Chitta, okay? Chitta associated with the hindrances, that is very much attractive to the mosquitoes. So that's why they can find, they can easily locate. And then, but for those who have attained the first jhana, so they are in the first jhana. Maybe there is no Kama Chanda, Vyavada, Tina Meda, Odaja, Koja, Vijikecha. These nivaranas are no more there. Then his mind is maybe peaceful, with the piti, with the sukha, and with the ekagata. So very composed. So very calm and quiet. So other time, the mind also will produce Chaitanya matters. Okay, Chaitanya matters. So that other time, there also may be heat, but we our Dejo Wayos are there. That heat, even though through it was sent out through the tiny holes on our skin, but it may not be attractive to the mosquitoes. So that is maybe that from the Abhidhamma understanding, from the Abhidhamma perspective, this is reasonable. But we need to have a kind of a scientific point of view. So when I'm reading about this, I'm thinking about the what. So we have a kind of a liquid, right? So if we go to the forest, or maybe in the forest meditation centers also they offer what? Mosquito, how to say? We have to apply a kind of a liquid. I don't know how to call it. So in that case, if we apply that kind of a liquid on our skin, maybe that liquid, maybe for a time, for some time, maybe that liquid to prevent not to send out the heat, not to send out the heat. That's why mosquitoes cannot find you. Mosquitoes cannot find, cannot locate to bite you. So if we have a kind of such a, how to say, scientific finding, it will be much helpful to understand about the first jhana. That we can comparative study how. So if we attain the first jhana, what happened to us? Okay. So regarding last time also we discussed about the what Mr. Ryan also asked what about the jhana. If we attain the first jhana, okay. If we attain the first jhana, then the first jhana is a group belong to group karma. Is it right? You are correct. So when I read trying to find a group karma, Mahakada Kusala. Okay, this is Mahakada Kusala, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, or Arupa jhana. They belong to Mahakada. Mahakada Kusala also belong to what? Guru Karma. So Guru Karma. So in the Abhidhamma, so we have many classification of karma. Karmas are classified in many ways. So one of the way is Bhaka Dhana Priya Yena. Okay, Bhaka means the result, Dhana means giving, Priyaya means the time. So result giving time. So regarding this, when karmas are classified, number one is a Guru karma, Garuka karma, okay, heavy karma. So among the heavy karma from the Agusala side, this is a Panchanandariya, five highness karma, and also later on it is Niyata Mechariti also included. And then from the good side, Kusala side, Mahagata Kusala is included there. So in the Padisambhida Magga, and you can, Padisambhida Magga volume 2, Atthakatha. Padisambhida Magga Atthakatha volume 2, there you can find. So yeah, that's why Mahagata Kusala are Guru Karma. So if we have accumulated this kind of a karma, maybe first, Padisambhida Magga didn't explain about the, we need to, how to say, it should be intact, right? In your word, it should be intact. First jhana should be intact. Only then we can be reborn in the Rupa plane. So, but they didn't mention like this. So they just mention Guru Karma. It will produce is a result. So after, in the second life, okay, in the second life, after this life. So suppose if you attain the first jhana, then because it is a Guru Karma, it will produce is a result for the Rūpāvacarakusalaṃ Vipaka, first Rūpāvacarakusalaṃ Vipaka in the second life. So whether you repeat again and again, or maybe you just one time attain, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because it belongs to Guru Karma. Okay, so that's also very, how to say, very interesting. So if you have a Guru Karma, so for example, in this life we attain the first jhana, we are sure to be born in the Rūpāvacarakusalaṃ jhana, Rūpāvacarakusalaṃ plane in the second life, in the next life. So don't worry about the what about the next life if you attain the first jhana, because it is Guru Karma. Okay. So for the if you compare, if you study the case or the Devadatta, Vanviva Devadatta, okay, so he has attained jhana, okay, attained jhana, maybe 4 jhana also he attained, and then he can create many things, okay, and then with his psychic power, he trying to persuade King Ajata Satu also. Then after that, his lobha, his greed is very high. That's why he trying to kill the Buddha, and also he trying to divide the Sangha, and also he encouraged King Ajata Satu to kill his own father. And so he do many more highness karma, Panchana Akusala karma. Okay, Akusala karmas are also there. So if we study his case, he did do Guru Karma. Suppose from the Kusala side, Mahagata Kusala Karma he did, and also from the Akusala side, Sangha Piṭaka, and also Cittuppādaka Karma, he did. Okay, so but in the second life, the what? in the second life, the karma that produced for him is akusala karma, because he do repeatedly, and also maybe not only one highness karma, and maybe two highness karma, Sangha Piṭaka and Lohitabhadaka karma. So as a result, he born in the hell. So that point also we have to maybe take it into consideration. So if we do Guru Karma, so then the Guru Karma that which has a more action, okay, more effort, so that will get a chance to produce its a result. So in that category, Guru Karma, Adhana Karma, Ajina Karma, and then Kadada Karma. So for the Devada, Panuva Devada, there, after the, how do you say? So when Panjanandariya Guru Karma produce is a result, so Mahagada Guru Karma will not produce is a result for him. Maybe it will belong to Kadada Karma, just a Karma itself. Okay, Miya Karma. It will remain as Kadada Karma. Okay. So if we can maybe if we can enter Samabadi again and again, Patamajana attained, and then if we continue to enter again and again, so it will be better. It will be stronger. Okay, it will be stronger to produce its a result to be born in the first rūpāvacarakusalaṃ plane. Okay, so that is regarding the Mr. Royan's question. So
Mr. Yadaw,
yeah.
so I just sent into Viber group it's like a quote from a book. So I think this book is called the Handbook of Abhidhamma Studies. So these are the lectures by our late rector Sayadaw U Candamukha. So in there, this is what he said. If a person gets one of these 5 jhanas and he dies with this jhana intact, which means he is able to enter into that jhana easily, then he will be reborn in the world of Brahmas. So yeah, so I don't quite understand why. So that's just like the question I raised last time. So as Sayadaw said that, that is the Garu Karma. So it should be able to give the result no matter what. So why, being contact have to be the like a requirement for it to give the result.
Can you say again?
So it's like the ability to be able to enter into jhana, so that is like the requirement for that karma to give the result. But as Sayadaw said that in the Patisambhida Magga Atthakatha says that is Garu Karma, so it should be able to give the result no matter what. Right? So why does it need this requirement?
Yeah. Sayadaw said here, right? You share. A question is being by the Buddha Jana and the Sikha. If a person gets on the 5 jhanas and he dies with the jhana in death. So, so according to maybe Sayadaw is more knowledgeable. But maybe so far, what we find is, yes, it is a Guru Karma. So if it is a Guru Karma, it will produce surely, no matter maybe whether it will be it is easy or difficult for him to end up, right? So once there is a karma, it will surely produce its result. So that is nature of a Guru Karma. Okay, and also that is nature of a karma. So, mm, so one thing for sure is, in my understanding, is if you attain the jhana, you are sure to how to say, to try to be master. Okay, you are trying to enter again and again because it is blissful, right? It is blissful, so that's why you were trying to enter again and again. So, so that I think it is not a requirement to be able to intact. Okay, but I was trying to read that book. What Abhidhamma? What the book name?
Handbook of Abhidhamma Studies, Sayadaw.
Handbook of the Abhidhamma study. Yeah, yeah, I will read it.
Thank you.
then yeah. But in my understanding, that is not necessary to be able to, how to say. He trying to say that means he is able to enter into the jhana easily. Mhm. So to be
Yes,
able to
so,
enter jhana,
Sayadaw, also there is one point. So,
mm,
so what I read is that in the jhana apana viti, the jhana
mm,
citta arises only once because, in fact, it's very weak because
mm,
it doesn't receive the what is that asevana pati
asivana kamma,
asevana pati. So that's
asivana
why it's
sati.
weak. So is it like
Mm.
one of the reasons for this? Because
Yeah,
if it
it
happens
may
that
be.
yeah
It may be we can take it. Maybe in the samapati. We repeatedly repetition jhana like this, so it will get a kind of support
yes
from it will surely be, how to say, uh, stronger than the jhana, simple jhana attainment.
yes
Mm. So for the Sayadaw, I think Sayadaw said because which is more, how to say, sure. Okay, uh, more sure to be to get a kind of asivana sati, or yeah,
yeah
there is a reasonable.
okay thank you Sayadaw.
Yeah, and then let's go to, so the point is now the point very clear. With the first jhana, we can eradicate we can eradicate dukkha, right? We can eradicate dukkha because PD is there. PD is very strong. So nowadays we have many meditation centers and meditation methods. They are encouraging to sit maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour, 7 hour, and one half day, and also the whole day, and so on. So without the jhana attainment, it will be difficult to bear the pain. Difficult to bear the pain. So, but with the first jhana attainment, maybe whatever object you may take, either Patavi Kasina or maybe Anapana, in breath and out breath, or whatever object we may take. But purpose is trying to go to the jhana, trying to reach the jhana. Then once your jhana is established, then dukkha is no more. Dukkha painful feeling will not be there. So with the Dutiya jhana kani, Dhamana Sindriyan Suttu Nirojati. Okay, with the attainment of the Dutiya jhana, there Dhamana Sindriya, mental painful feeling, okay, ceases well, okay, cease well. Why? Pahina Pajayata. Pahina Pajayata. The cause, Pajaya means the causes. Pahina abandoned. Okay? Because it is, Dutiya jhana abandon the causes. Okay? The causes or conditions. The causes and condition for the dominasa is what? They are mentioned Vidyaga Vichara. Okay? Vidyaga Vichara, the more Vidyaga, if we have a thought, initial application of a thought and sustained application of a thought, then that is the cause for the Kaya Kilometer and also Chetupagada. Kaya Kilometer, bodily tiredness, tiresome feeling in the body, and also Chetupagada, so mentally uncomfortable. Okay, so here also the point. So we have to understand Vidyaga Vijara is the source or the cause for the Chetupagada, dominance indriya. So with the attainment of a Dutiya Jhana, Vidyaga Vijara is abandoned. Okay, no more Vidyaga Vijara is in there, no more thinking, no more wondering, no more thinking about this or that, no more application of the mind on this object or on that object. So we just simply fix our mind on an object without thinking. So that's why Pahina Pajayata. Pajaya means the cause. Pahina abandoned. Causes are abandoned. Because causes are abandoned, so that's why in the Dutiya Jhana moment, by the attainment of the Dutiya Jhana, then dominance indriya totally ceases. So, but before the prior to the attainment of a Dutiya Jhana, there will be also Upajara. Okay, Upajara. That Upajara Jhana moment, dominance indriya is start to be abandoned. So that's why here mentioned Bhubewa. Bhubewa. So we go to Tatiya Jhana, Tat Jhana. In the Tatiya Jhana Khani, Sukhaindariyan, Suttu Nirojati. So by the attainment of Tatiya Jhana, so at the moment in which we attain Tat Jhana, then Sukhaindariya sees as well. Why? Kasama, why? Pahina Pajayata, also the same reason. Pahina Pajayata, causes are abandoned. The cause of the Sukha is what? BD here. Okay, BD is the cause for the Sukha to rise. So BD is abandoned by the Tatiya Jhana. So that's why Sukha also no more. So also here we can understand Upajara moment of the Tatiya Jhana. So Sukhaindriya start to cease. But totally cease, the end point is at the moment of the Tatiya Jhana. So Chatudha Jhana Khani, this moment, the moment of the Chatudha Jhana, Somana Saindriya, Sotu Nirojati, Somana Saindriya, okay, mental, pleasant feeling, ceases to exist, totally cease. Why? Pahinasa, Somana Saindriyasa, Anasanada. So, Anasanada, asana means very close. Anasana means not very close. So, Anasanada, because of being not, how to say, not close to the Somana Sendriya. Okay, Somana Sendriya, Pahinasa, Somana Sendriya, Anasanada. And then another reason also giving, Apana Padaya, Ubekaya, Bhavena, Samma, Adeikandada. Adeikanda means overcome. Okay, overcome. Samma means well overcome. Ubekaya Bhavena, by the existence of the Ubekha, by the appearance of the Ubekha, by the existence Bhavena, existence of the Ubekha. Apana Badaya. That Ubekha also arises reaches to the appana, to the state of appana. So before the Chatudha jhana, so if we try to attain the fourth jhana, then there will be Parikama, Upachara, Nuloma, Kutarabu, something like that. So that is Kamavachara. Okay. So that is Upachara moment. So in the Upachara moment, Upachara moment is so close to the Somana Sindriya. Okay. So close to the Somana Sindriya. That's why it may not be totally abundant in the Upachara moment. But in the jhana moment, so Somana Sindriya is quite far away from the this is fourth jhana. So if we consider, how to say, if we consider the thought process, okay, thought process. So another point is apanapadaya, ubekhaya, bhavena. So ubekha also come into existence. So because of the existence of the ubekha also, so this somana sindriya is totally overcome. Okay, that's why, because of these two reasons, at the moment of the fourth jhana, somana sindriya ceases totally to exist. So that's why here commentator here trying to explain a lot. So if you sum up, okay, if you make a summary like this, then you can get the meaning very easily.
Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So for the second jhana, Dutiya jhana, then the Domanasindriya is well eradicated. Then
Yeah.
so here the commentator gave the reason, but can we reason it in this way? Because we know that in the what is that? The piti. In the second jhana, there is piti, and piti is the opposite of vyapada. And so vyapada is basically dosa. So there is no dosa arising. And we know that the domanasa is associated with domanasa is associated with dosa cetas, because no dasa, so no dosa, so that means there is no domanasa.
Sure, that way,
Yeah.
that way also okay.
Yeah.
Because BT is there.
Yeah.
So whenever there is a BT, there is a no dominasa, right?
Yeah.
No dosa jitasiga, right?
Yeah.
So that way also possible.
Okay.
So in that case, so go the what the commentator what the commentator explain is maybe one of the reasons. Okay. So we can also pick up many more reasons.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
So,
Sayadaw.
sure. But here, but in the commentator here mentioned Bahina Pachayata. So this is this way of explanation is maybe quite new, huh? Quite new.
Yeah.
Bahina Pachayata.
For me, I need to think about it a little bit. So why Vitaka Vichara is the cause for those two things?
Vidaka Vichara. So the more we talk, the more we think, the more we tire. Okay. So, how to say, Vidyago Tina Medasa, right? Vidyaga. So sometimes we cannot sleep well at the night. Maybe we have to roll to and fro. Okay. Uh, so at that time, what happened for us is that Vidyaga is there. We are thinking here and there. And also sometimes maybe the time is it is already time to sleep, but we cannot sleep. The other day also we may think, why I cannot sleep today? Why many wines are there? That is also Vidyaga. So as long as the Vidyaga is there, we cannot sleep. So Tinameda. So that's why for the first jhana, to abandon Tinameda, okay, the opposite cause is Vidaka. So Vidaka Tinamedasa, Vijigajaya Vicharo, like that they say. So doubt. So if we have a doubt, then we have to look the same thing, think the same thing repeatedly, then finally no more doubt. So that is vichara function. So here commentator say that's why vidaka vichara is the source, the cause for the dominance indriya to rise. So it is quite new for us. But if we say BD, there is a BD, then there is a no dominance indriya. That's also reasonable. Okay, we have studied in the Chittasika chapter, right? So BD Chittasika associate with do not associate with the what? Do dosa mula cheta, right? Do dosa mula cheta. So it means the dosa Chittasika also do not associate with the BD. So reasonable. This is good. So the more, so long as it is reasonable, we have to accept, right? So what the commentator explain is just one of the reasonable things he provide. So we may add more ideas. So that will be more understandable, more reasonable. So Chatudha Jhana. Then another point is what? Kasama ida vedana samahada. Okay. So far we have studied Dokindriya already abandoned at the moment of the first jhana. Okay. Dominance Indriya already abandoned in the second jhana. Sukhindriya already abandoned in the third jhana. Okay. Why they are collectively mentioned here? Sukha Saja Bahana, Dukkha Saja Bahana. Okay. Somanasa, Domanasa, Atingama, like that. Why the Buddha needs to say this word? So, because they are already mentioned, already abandoned in the previous jhana. Okay. So, here commentator make a question on the page number 221, the last paragraph. Itaha atewan dasa jana supajare bahina abi eda vedana ida kasama samahada. Okay, here I pick up just a few words. Kasama ida vedana samahada. Why here vedanas are collectively mentioned by saying sukha saja bahana, dukkha saja bahana. Okay, somnasa dominasana atingama. Here give a reason. Commentator give many reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4 reasons. Okay. Number 1 reason is sukha gahanatam. So sukha means easy, gahana means taking. For the easy, for the easy grasping. Okay. In order to understand easily or in order to pick up easily. Okay. So here, so give a commentator give illustrate with the example or the what? Example or the bed, maybe wind kettle. Okay, wind kettle. Very difficult to catch a wind kettle. He is very naughty. Okay, so if we outside the outside the cow, how do you say? The place in which we keep accounts, cadets, count pen or what. So uh, if we trying to catch outside the, if we trying to catch a naughty house outside the count pen, it will be very difficult for us to catch him, to catch it. But if we send them into the calm pen or farm or whatever, so after that we close the door and then we drive them out one after another, okay, and then maybe other cadets go one after another, and then we can know, we can understand that, oh, this cadet is a very good, very clever, and also obedient, and so on, and one after another. And then finally maybe two people or three people, they're trying to wait, they are waiting outside the convent, and then finally that now the cadet, now the house goes out of the convent, and then uh, they can easily point out, okay, that one, please trying to catch that one. So outside the door, maybe at the entrance, they were trying to, they can catch easily. So with this purpose, so commentator trying to give this simile. So if you read the translation, that will be okay for you. So with this simile, the Buddha trying to say sukha, this is sukha, sukha sajja bahana, this is dukkha, dukkha sajja bahana. So trying to make the audience understand very easily. Maybe audience for this one is for those audience, the listeners or this talk, maybe one way or another, they have some experience with the jhana. Then when the Buddha pointed out, they can, how to say, imagine, oh, this is sukha, this is dukkha, this is somanasa, this is domanasa. And also finally, oh, this is what? Adukkha masukha, we can easily catch. Okay? Because adukkha masukha is a very subtle feeling, subtle sensation. So we cannot, maybe, I don't know whether you trying to observe your ubekha vedana, adukkha masukha, whether or not. Maybe to be able to observe ubekha vedana is very difficult. So that's why, so very subtle, so that's why very difficult to understand, to catch that ubekha, adukkha masukha vedana. That's why the Buddha pointed out purposely. The first one, that is sukha sajja bahana, dukkha sajja bahana, and then somanasa, domanasana, atthangama. So, and then finally, adukkha masukha. Okay. So with this purpose, the Buddha explained, commentator, the Buddha collectively use all the feelings there here in the fourth jhana. Sukha gahanata. Then another one is adukkha masukhaya ceto vimuddiya pacaya dasanatanja. Pacaya, the cause. Dasanata, to show. In order to show the cause. The cause for what? For the ceto vimuddi, mental liberation. Liberation of the mind. Liberation of the mind, which is associated with the adukkha masukha. Okay, which is associated with the adukkha masukha vedana. So, and then it will be better for you to study the Majjhima Nikaya Mahavedana Sutta. Here the Buddha commentator quoted. Commentator's quotation is the Majjhima Nikaya Mahavedana Sutta. So in order to that will give you understanding about the what ceto vimuddi. Okay, ceto vimuddi. What are the causes for the ceto vimuddi and so on? There, that sutta is very, very informative, and also that sutta will give you many knowledge about the ceto vimuddi, liberation of the mind. Okay, So it is recommended. That Sutta, Mahavedana Sutta, is recommended to read. So here, in brief, Adoka Mazukaya Vedanaya Jedo Vimodiya Pachaya Dasanatanja. Okay, in order to show the cause for the liberation of the mind, which is associated with the Adoka Masuka. And also another meaning, another reason is what? Wana bananatam. Banana means saying, speaking, uttering, or describing. We can say wana. Wana means a virtue. It may, collectively, we can say in order to praise. In order to praise. We want to say is very good. In order to praise that jhana, okay? In order to praise the fourth jhana, so that's why also collectively mentioned here. So commentator trying to give here, give us example or the what. So in the anagami, even though we don't need to abandon deity vijikaja, okay, but whenever we talk about the anagami, we can see in the Pali text. So what? Five lower feathers are abandoned. Okay, five lower feathers are abandoned. So that is mentioned not because anagami mega abandoned the deity vijikaja and so on, but it is just to praise anagami mega. So also here, even though Dukkha Indriya, Dominus Indriya, Sukha Indriya are not abundant here, but in order to praise, okay, this fourth jhana, so here all the feelings are collectively mentioned here. That is Vana Bandhanata. And then the last one is the Raga Dosana Adi Dura Bhava Dasanatanja. Okay. So Adi Dura. Adi Dura. Dura means far. Adi Dura means very far. Adi Dura, very far. Bhava means state of uh, uh, very, very far from the what? Raga dosa. Okay. Raga dosa. mm, So if we have a sukha, somanasa, pleasant feeling, okay, whether physical or mental pleasant feeling, we may have a raga. And then if we have a physical or mental painful feeling, we may have a dosa. So since in the fourth jhana, all these four indriyas, four feelings are abundant, then the yogi is so far away from the raga dosa. So in order to show so that the fourth jhana is very, very far away from the raga and dosa, greed and hatred. So in order to show this point also, uh, the Buddha collectively mentioned all the feelings here. Okay, so that is one reason. So altogether, in order to answer, Kasama Ida Vedana Samahata, why there are all the feelings are collectively mentioned here, the commentator gave four reasons here. Okay, so what 9:30. So maybe it may be for some people, it may be time to sleep. Thank you so much for your listening.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah, welcome. So Buddha Sasana Jidan Daytatu. Buddha Sasana Jidan Daytatu. Buddha Sasana Jidan Daytatu. Buddha Sasana Jidan Daytatu. Sadhu, sadhu.